Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my current Alphabridge build that I use for PvP in the Dark Zone. If you guys are not aware of Alphabridge, this is probably like the most used gear set in the Division for 1.5 right now as of current. Also, guys, I do apologize if there's maybe a little bit of a quality drop off or anything. I'm not currently at home. I kind of have like a fucked up rig right now as where I'm currently at. I just really haven't been able to sleep that well where I'm at right now. It's like currently like 8:26 in the morning. I'm not really having too much of a time sleeping, so I was just thinking that I'd make some videos. But yeah, guys, I apologize for no streams lately either. Twitch has been just fucked up, and all my sleep schedule and everything else I've been doing has been really fucked up, so I apologize for that. Hopefully I'll get a stream out for you guys today. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoy this video, drop a like on it, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, let's get in the video. So you guys can see, first off, we have this Alphabridge chest piece. If you guys were wondering where I did actually get this chest piece from, I actually got this a super long time ago. I think this was like 2 weeks ago in the reset, I think. It was in the underground, in the terminal vendor, whatever, the advanced weapon, or not the weapon, the advanced gear vendor, whatever. This was like 865 Phoenix credits or 845 Phoenix credits. Go on now, you guys can't get it, but I was just telling you guys. It was only like a little bit better than the one I had, but I had a bunch of Phoenix credits laying around, so I thought I'd pick it up. It was basically like max stuff compared to what I had before, so I really didn't have to change anything other than re-rolling the armor to get it a little bit higher than it already was. But for the most part, that's probably the best piece that I've ever had. Next, onto the mask. I have not gotten a mask even close to better than the one that I have right now, so that's why you guys are seeing increased XP kill and crit hit chance on it. I just have not gotten anything better than this. I haven't gotten anything with enemy armor damage on it or anything, so this is basically where I'm at. I know the firearms are not even anywhere near close to max. The armor is like 16 off max, whatever, so there's not really much I can do for that. I just don't really have a good luck charm when it comes to Alphabridge pieces. Anything else, it'll be perfectly fine. I can get drops for, but with Alphabridge, especially backpacks and gloves, I just really do not have a really good chance of getting drops for this gear set because I just have absolutely bad luck. So there is the mask. As you guys can see, 990 armor, as well as this build can have a lot of stuff that can make it better still. Like I said before, some of my gear sets are not completely maxed out all yet. They're costing like 2 or 3 mil just to recalibrate each, as well as my mods are nowhere near close to being maxed. These knee pads, once again, the same thing like my mask sort of. They're not close to max, but they are pretty decently good as of now for my gear pieces. I haven't found anything that are better than these. As well as they could be a little bit better if they had enemy armor damage on these knee pads as well. That'd probably make the build a little bit better. But like I said before, I just have not been getting lucky getting pieces for this build, which is the reason why you guys will see later in this build that I'm running the high-end backpack and I'm running the high-end gloves as well. I mean, I just have absolutely terrible luck when it comes to backpack and gloves, so that's the reason why I'm running these two other separate pieces that I'll should be showing you guys later. But yeah, guys, these are the knee pads. I'm not really sure what the max is, to be honest with you guys, for these knee pads. 2,755 is pretty high that I can think of for the most part. So that's where we're coming from with the gloves. If I get anything better, or I get anything just in general better for my build that makes me better, I will try to make an attempt to make an updated video. But that's basically where we're at with that. So next, onto the Alphabridge holster. Nothing really too crazy. I'm not really sure the max for all these are too. I'm sure my firearms could be just a little bit better. If they ever have a holster again that's in the reset, I'll probably pick it up. This is the one that I just picked up from the reset, I think last week. I think it was in last week's vendor reset. I think this was like 656 Phoenix credits or something, or 400 and something. It wasn't really too expensive, and once again, like I said, I had extra Phoenix credits laying around, so I thought I'd just pick up this holster. Next, onto these gloves. These gloves were actually recalibrated and rolled from the blueprint that they had like right when update 1.5 came out. So if you guys are wondering where I got these Savage gloves and why they're so good, they are actually from a blueprint that I actually got a while ago. So like I said, these are not completely maxed out either. I think the max for these gloves are 1,006 armor. So I have about almost over 40 armor to get still for these gloves, but man, these are impossible. I've probably rolled these gloves at least 200 times by now, and I was lucky enough to even get AR damage, assault, or both crits on there. So as you can see, I actually had to end up rolling firearms off of it. So lastly, we have the backpack right here. This is a specialized backpack. This is also created from a blueprint. This was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Vendor reset has firearms, so it's a firearms blueprint. like I said before, this backpack has a lot of work to be done. This could definitely up my build a lot. Even if I find one that has just a little bit armor better, it's going to make my build really, really better. Like I said, I had to recalibrate ammo capacity on it because it had something bad on it. So the last part, probably the most important part of this build, are the weapons that you're using. If you guys do not know what Alphabridge does, you use 2 weapons in the same category and you get all the active rolls on it as long as you have all the stuff that you need for it, like firearms and stamina and electronics. But as you guys can see, I'm using an LVOA-C as well as a FAMAS. You guys can see right here, 18.3K base damage, or whatever you guys want to call it, 18.3K damage on the weapon. It's not the best, but it is probably better than the ones that I currently have, so that's why I'm using it. As well as you guys can see that I do have vicious, responsive, and unforgiving on this gun as well. Probably some pretty decent rolls for this build, to be honest with you guys. But as you guys can see, going on to the FAMAS I'm using for a second weapon, I have Destructive, Brutal, and Uncomplicated. Pretty good for the most part for me personally. I don't really have too much of a problem with these rolls. I think they're really good for this build, and they're really good for PvP as well. Nothing really wrong with this build to me, to be completely honest with you guys. The only way I could probably make it better is if I get a little bit better damage on a gun, but that have to be really, really lucky, to be completely honest with you guys. And I just really have not gotten that lucky with these guns yet so far at 1.5. But lastly, armor mitigation. As you guys can see, this is probably the best mitigation that I've had in all of this update so far, and probably the game in general. It's just about near max, to be honest with you guys. As you guys can see, it is 54.35%. This is the best mitigation I've ever had in the game, and this is like my favorite build that I've had, the best build that I have ever in probably the division so far. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next division video tomorrow. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.